Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and it's been a minute since I've been online for some streaming, but I am back. I've finished recording all my pre-recorded Dragonstorm stuff, but I am like way behind on editing the Strixhaven videos because there's so many of them and they're just so long and they take so long to edit. Five player commander gameplay, and so I just haven't been able to finish it. I'm still working on it. But in the meantime, we're back to do some Premier Draft for Tarkir Dragonstorm. I've been through this format a little bit, and I know a little bit about it, but I'm still getting to understand the draft. I'm going to pay our 1,500 gems, and we'll jump into this. I wonder if there are a lot of people doing the sealed arena open or whatever it's called. I mean, I thought about doing it too, but it's so much money, and I don't want to pay any money to play this game online. Like, I like that I can just play as much as I do without having to pay anything into it, except maybe once every few years, putting enough gems to get me started again if I have a bad run of it. So here we go. Just waiting for one more player, and we'll be doing this Premier Draft. Hope I chose regular Premier Draft and not Alchemy, because I'm not ready for Alchemy. I made that mistake once, and I was like, "Oh, that's terrible." I mean, yes. If you like Alchemy, great on you. I'm glad that you like the format, but I want to play with the real cards. Now, the Final Fantasy thing, I don't know. Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna play? Probably. I enjoy Magic. I'm gonna play it, but I'm also thinking it's not gonna be Final Fantasy. It's gonna be whatever the Omen Paths version of Final Fantasy is. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, no, Final Fantasy is fine. It's Spider-Man that's not going to be Spider-Man. So, alright, Avenger of the Fallen. Mobilize X, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. That could be good. I don't know if I want to take that first. I'll highlight it for now while I look at everything else. Fierce Forebear is a pretty good aggressive card. I do like it better than these two and the Boltcaster at this point. Dragon Sniper is a really strong card, though, and that's probably leaning towards being my pick more than the black card, because I find that in the aggressive decks we really want more of the white and the red cards. Yeah. So I'm currently on Dragon Sniper being the pick here. Passing Sagu Pommeler? I'm not passing a lot. Avenger of the Fallen strong. I think Fierce Forebear is strong in the aggressive deck, but we'll just start with a Sniper here and see what happens. Alright, here, let's see. Okay, this is kind of a weaker pack here. So this is really good in the aggressive deck. Battle Priest is also pretty good in an aggressive deck, although it's really expensive. I think of all of these, I think Molten Exhale is probably the way to go here. It's a good removal spell. It kills a lot of things, including a lot of the weaker dragons. And that's probably the way that I'm going to go here. It also is versatile in the fact that I can play it in my Dragons deck, but it's also a really good card for the aggressive deck as well, to take care of Dragon's threats as they appear. So I think that's the way I'm going to go here. And I'm not feeling too bad passing most of these cards. The only other thing that I would have even considered is a Fleeting Effigy, so it's going to be a red pack for me one way or another. Alright, here, Bargain does draw me some cards, but I think I want like the Wayfinder in green. I don't really want the Rescue Leopard. This is good in the aggressive deck as well. So the Dalkovan Encampment may be the other way to go here. I could also take the Dispelling Exhale, which is really strong. Let's take that actually. I'm okay like leaning more into the Teamer or the because this can stop other dragons in addition to stopping your opponent's aggressive threats. So that's probably the way to go. I like the Wayfarer a lot in terms of its ability to fix and everything, but yeah, I think this is probably too important of a card to not take. Breaching Dragonstorm does say, hey, let's play dragons, so I think that's probably the way to go here. I'm passing not much of note. If I wanted to be like the counters deck, these are both here, but I'm not really that interested in that. And if you're playing aggressive deck, I found the Bear of Glory, and even the Fortress King card can be pretty good for it. There's also Caustic Exile, but I think with Molten Exile and this being uncommon, it's probably the way to go here. And then here, Rainveil Rejuvenator, yeah, that could get me some mana to cast my things early. I also just fix with the Make sure I have the right land cards in my hand with the Aenoch Wayfinder. I think it's between these two. And I think between them, I'm going to take... Actually, I still might take the Rainveil Rejuvenator to just ramp. I'm also passing this dragon, but this is not like the dragon that I really want right here. So we'll go this way. And then here, I don't love the Corroding Dragonstorm. So we can take that. We can take this. The Ice Ridge Serpent is a reasonable bounce spell. Trade Route Envoy is not what we want. So yeah, I think we're just going to stay out of the black for now. Not saying that this is a terrible card, but I don't have any dragons yet, so I think I'm just gonna hedge my bets here because these two are not doing much for me, and I haven't taken any white. I kind of don't want to if I can avoid taking cards like these because that's not where my picks are certainly going. So I mean, I'm not necessarily playing Teamer per se, but again, I don't want to take things that don't have power in the other colors, so I can just make sure that they're just splashed upon as opposed to my main colors here. Do need to prioritize some dragons though if I'm gonna make this particular deck work, because Breaching Dragonstorm really wants a dragon. Alright, here we go. Desperate Measures, not it. Humbling Alder, not it. Unending Whisperer, not it. Okay, this is kind of a bad group here. I can take the Gurmag Nightwatch maybe as a way to draw cards. It's not even draw cards. It's just to improve the draw. I don't know if that's good enough. Do I want the Meticulous Artisan? I guess I don't want just whatever, right? So I'll take the Nightwatch here. At least it's two of my colors. Maybe I can splash with like this. Ooh, okay. This is a removal spell. It's not the best removal spell, but it's still a removal spell. It can get some kills in here. This only helps me get the Gurmag Nightwatch, and I don't know how good this is overall. So yeah, I think River Rock Technique is the other choice. So it's between River Rock Technique and Narcissus Rebuke, and I feel like these might be my stronger colors anyways. So I can take the removal, or I can take... No, we'll take the Rebuke anyways. So here we are. I think maybe I should have taken the River Rock Technique though, in retrospect. We'll take the Sculptor here as something to play. I could also take the Jeskai Devotee as an option. It does fix for two of my colors. Yeah. Let's take the Devotee just to make sure I can do something early and then cast my blue in case I have mana issues. And here we'll take... I think I want to watch over the wayside. I think Heritage Reclamation might be alright. There's always something to do with this. Probably well, not always. There's often something to do with it. And if you just need to draw a card, you can just draw a card, right? I'm passing nothing really of note. Except like a 3-drop creature, which, you know, I'm not in love with here. I could probably just have one of these in the deck. Blowing up other other Dragonstorm cards is going to be useful with this card, as well as those globes. I'll take the red Rescue Leopard. Definitely better than this or the Whale for me. Then Undergrowth Leopard seems fine. I don't want another Rescue Leopard if I can avoid it. And I think blue is on my weaker side here. Well, green is not that great either. So I could go either way here. I guess Teamer is a better fixer. Oh, we took the Leopard after all. That's fine. We'll take the Fire Rift. And we're not going to play this one. And we won't play this one either. We have 0 dragons, which is bad. Flamehold Grappler. Oh, that seems strong. First strike when this creature copy the next spell. Choose new targets for the copy if it has new targets. It seems fine. This is not the greatest pack for where I'm going. I guess I could take the Teamer Monument. That might be where to go in order to make sure I can get my lands. Is this super strong? It's not super strong. I have to have a lot of mana for this to be good. Yeah, we'll just take the Teamer Monument. I think that's... Or Dispelling Exile. It's one of these two. I think I'm on Monument more than Exile for this one. because I'm basically teamer anyways. Yeah, that's a bunch of elephants. That's probably good. I am passing Overwhelming Surge, which I think it would be good in this deck. Like a Monastery Messenger's okay, I guess. Psycho Pummeler's okay, but yeah, it's 2 5/5s. Even if the double power and toughness doesn't matter, that's a lot of value. Then discard your hand. Nah. Overwhelming Surge, pretty good removal spell. I passed it last time, but this time I don't think I will. I am passing Focus the Mind, Boulderborn Dragon, and Rugged Highlands. As well as the Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Those are the cards that I'm passing, but I think that this removal is probably better than the Shrine Keeper. Am I supposed to take the Shrine Keeper? I'm going to take the removal. Stormroot, I do like this one. Or the Armament Dragon. That is 2 colors off, though. So I think I think they're both reasonable. This one I just have to splash black to make this one work. Armament Dragon I think requires a little bit more active attention, so we'll take the Brood over the Dragon's Plate, which would be a good splash, but I want a little bit more power for my splash. Here, okay, we're getting back to weaker territory here. Take the Sultai Devotee. I could take the Vanguard, but I'm not like in love with that card here. I take this to like fix my draws, or you just take the Devotee as a defensive ground card. That's probably what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I feel like I am definitely drafting against all the other Dragon players right now. Everybody's doing the same thing here. Piercing Exhale or Riverwalk Technique. We'll take the Exhale. Do I want the Feral? The Stormshake Feral? That's not terrible. It's something to move towards, but I think I'm going to take the Exhale. And then Dragonstorm Forecaster. Probably over these two. I mean, it's not a strong card because I don't have anything that's going to pull, but maybe I'll get the card. Veteran Ice Climber. Equal to this creature's power. That's not great. Okay, I guess out of these cards, what, the Summon Intimidator as a blocker for dragons? I guess. It's not great. I don't love it. It's a defensive card. But sometimes you just need that. Yeah, let's take it. We get the Dispelling Exile back. That's a positive sign. Looks like the red-white deck is a little bit open, but I'll take the Exile. And then here, I guess we can take the Sculptor. Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more dragon stuff going on. I'm not going to take another Serpent on 5, because I have enough going on. We'll take Focus the Mind here, or is that or the Wayfinder? I don't think I have enough card draw. So I think Focus is better than Wayfinder, but I do need fixing. I think, oh shoot, I think I should have taken the Wayfinder. In retrospect, I don't have enough fixing. I have a lot of different colors. I have, what, a single Temur Monument? I guess the Jeskai Devotee can help a little. So, yeah, it's not looking great for me. We'll take the Second Rescue Leopard. Sure. I don't know if I'm going to play both, but there it is. Twin Bolt, I mean, am I going to play either of these? I don't think so. Wow, there's a lot of Gurmag Night Watchers going around. I don't think I'm going to play it. Core Steel Cutter seems good. Is it better than Dispelling Exile? I guess I have 2. Do I need a 3rd? I think I'd start taking Thornwood Falls. I need things to be able to cast my spells. And I feel bad because I am passing on the Core Steel Cutter, which is really strong. Dispelling Exile, which is important, but I have 2 of them. So yeah, we'll take the vegetables of the Thornwood Falls here. Jeskai Monument seems like a decent piece of fixing. Or we can take the Ionok Wayfinder. I like the Monument. Let's see. If I can get to this, that would be good. But yeah, we can take the monument. Here we have another rejuvenator maybe on 4. I can take the dismal backwater for the Gur magnet. But I'm going to try not to play these if I can. Because they're just not that good for what I'm paying. You just make some 5/5s, but will just some 5/5s help? No, let's just get the Rainveil Rejuvenator. I need payoffs. That's what this deck is missing. The instant or sorcery. Part of me is thinking maybe I should have went aggro instead. I'm passing another Dispelling Exile. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I can get it back from the graveyard, right? This is fine. Again, it's not what I want. Since I don't have much fixing, I should take the Enoch Wayfinder, actually. I just need to make sure I can cast my spells. Okay, we'll just start making some cuts here. Probably cut the Serpent here. Like, there's a lot of cards you don't want to bounce in this format. So the Serpent becomes less good. We'll take a Boulderborn Dragon. I don't love that. But maybe if I get like I mean, at this point I'm not getting the orb. We'll take this dragon. That's not a terrible top end. It's reasonable. I'm passing a fresh start though. That feels bad. But I think right now I have reasonable amounts of removal. I just need threats. I need dragons. Let's see what's less good here. Get the Blizzard now, I think. Yeah, Blizzard's a decent top end card. Turns things around. We'll cut the Reclamation now. I don't think the Exile is going to do well with this particular deck. Maybe cut the Leopard as well. Let's see. Ooh, another Bewilderment Blizzard. Right of Renewal. Guess we'll take a second Blizzard. I don't think we're going to play 2, but I don't think I'm going to play any of the other cards either. I guess this is a way to get some cards back. Okay, we'll try that. Like I could get the Roar, the Endless Long back, the Storm Roots or whatever. Wayfinder will help me get my lands in order, especially since I was really short on dual lands here. I'm gonna take the Jadecast Sentinel and probably not play that either. We'll take the uncommon card that I'm not gonna play. Agent that I'm not gonna play. And the Outrider that I'm not gonna play. Alright. We still gotta make cuts, so we're not in the worst place, but definitely don't have the mana lining up here very well. So I'm gonna really have to lean on these Wayfinders, these Devotees to help me get my mana straight. Well, and these Monuments. So I have ways of fixing my mana here. I don't have any way of getting. No, the Devotee will cover the black mana I need for the Disruptive Stormbrood. Okay. So we have the Devotee as my 1 black source. I don't love these Night Watches. I'm gonna cut them all. It reduces my lead and need for black. It does make my curve a little messed up. I'm gonna cut the Intimidator, I think. It is one of my dragon stoppers, but I'm just gonna have to try to ramp up into this. I don't know how much I want the Bewildering Blizzard, but it is a pretty dramatic reversal. So I kind of think I should keep it. I don't think I'm going to put the Boulderborn Dragon in here with just 1 card here, so we'll hold that out. We don't have a lot of ramp, unfortunately, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards down here that help draw lands, basically, so that's still useful. I can still kind of get there, and then once I get the Rainbow Rejuvenators up, I should be able to cast these more expensive cards more easily. Although not that easily, because obviously the colors thing is still a problem. I think we gotta keep the Dispelling and Molten Exhales and all this fixing. I think the Leopard is probably the weakest of these. I guess since it's not serving one of these purposes, we can cut it. And then at the top, maybe you need to cut like the Narcissus Rebuke. Probably. I don't like it because it does 5 damage, but we gotta cut things somewhere. I like the Kishitralis to get back the Exhales. Surge is decent. I don't want to cut the Leopards because it does reduce my number of 3s, so there's less to play. I also want to put a swamp in here somewhere. I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit just so I can play the black side of the Disruptive Stormbrood beyond just the Sultai Devotee being into play. I have 2 card draw. Oh, I guess Rite of Renewal is also a card draw spell. So we have 3 card draw spells. I feel like I can cut one of these. I guess this is the weakest. I don't have any real bombs. Well, I guess the Roar is pretty strong. And then getting some of this other stuff back might not be too bad. Okay. Maybe Focus the Mind will go. And I'll just lean on Bewildering Blizzard and Rites as my ways to restock. And then this will be something like my deck. It's not great. I think that this is not going to get that far because I just don't have a lot of dragons and my top end isn't amazing, so we're kind of leaning on doing well, like just hoping that I draw well. Yeah, I don't feel good about this deck, but it is the deck. We're going to adjust the lands a little bit. We're slightly greener. Blue and red are about average, so that's 6, 6, and 6. Which is the most we can cut into here? I think we can cut into red the most because all my reds require just 1 pip. So we'll cut a mountain and bring in 1 swamp. There we go. That swamp is to enable the black side of the Disruptive Stormbrood. And that will be this deck. Let's just make sure that our quests are aligned. Blue and red, sure. White and green, sure. Okay. Here goes. I mean, part of me thinks that maybe I should just play aggressive decks because I know I'm good at them and I can do well with them. But okay, Troll to Yume. Troll to Yume? I don't know. I don't know what the Yume part is about. Okay, I got my 3 colors. I have 2 drops, 3 drops, and a 3 drop. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Since I'm going first, I'll leave you back. We'll play the blue. We'll play the red and Jeskai, I guess. Probably, because we don't need this just yet. We have a 3rd land. Oh shoot, now we're in trouble. Yeah, let's play this. Oh, hello. When you cast your 2nd spell, exile. Oh, that seems cool. Very cool. Then I'm going to be able to attack freely, so let's do so. Yeah, let's rescue Leopard then. Okay, they're actually doing the two spells a turn deck. Cool. Okay, we're gonna play the mountain, and I think we just swing and see what happens. Yeah. Let's discard the Anok Wayfinder here. Interesting. They let it through. All right. So I can play the Teamer Monument and grab a land, or I can just hold up Dispelling Exile. Let's play the Rejuvenator so I can ramp. I'm not going to mill anything. That's not my deck. That's an interesting choice. Oh, they're triggering all this stuff. I see. Cool, cool. Yep. Okay, okay. We're gonna swing. I don't need the extra mana right now because I have nothing else to cast, right? So let's just swing with everybody. Yeah, go. Yeah, pitch this. Okay, sure. Let's see. We're gonna Teamer Monument first with green and red. Teamer. We'll grab another. See, I have red, red, green. So I need a green or a blue. Let's take the blue land. Play this, and then I can play this. Seems good. It's just more potential damage coming their way. I'm not an aggressive deck, but it looks like that's what I'm doing here, so let's do it. Sure. Removal. Okay. Nice. That does hurt. That does hurt a lot. We're gonna swing with everybody. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Alright, well. Let's see what happens when we Dragonstorm, I guess. To one artifact or enchantment. Okay. Yep. We'll cast the creature. Yep. We'll destroy their flying thing. Then play the land. And then we're gonna go to combat and swing with this. Then we're gonna play the Rescue Leopard again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. That's I'm gonna stop 2 of them and I'll take 3. I'm still living. If they attack. Oh no, they have this. Oh, they got me. Okay, good job. Yeah, good game. They got there with this aggressive strategy here. We'll Hygem never really got there. We'll kill these 2 and die. I mean, you know, these slower decks definitely fall prey to aggressive decks. My opponent's strategy ended up working pretty well for them, so good for them. Bad for me. Let's see if we can do better next time. This is definitely one of the weaker decks that I have personally drafted in this format. I've drafted very many times, but this is on the weaker end. We're up against Eid. No. Oh yeah, the Wayfinder. Okay, that'll help me potentially draw the other color that I need, and the Devotee can help me hold together. So we'll keep this. That's why you need like a lot of cards like this, so that you can actually cast your spells, right? So yeah, the Wayfinder can maybe get another thing. I can play this. They're going first. Oh shoot. This is really bad. They are an aggro deck, and I am playing very slowly here. Let's grab a red land. Thank you. Can't stop that. Why don't you even trade this? I guess. Feels bad, but what am I gonna do, right? It's just doing nothing otherwise. It's just a 1/1. Gotta save the damage while I can. They're doing pretty well though. They hit 3 colors. They have a bomb. Gonna need a little better here. Okay, Molten Exhale. That's the little better that I needed. Oh, it looks like they actually did the Jeskai thing now that I think of it. I can exile this? I think I should. This is really strong. Okay. And I can't cast spells during their turn anyway, so yeah, we'll have to kill this thing. Alright. What are they going to do? They don't have the 4th land because they would have used it. They have the globe. Oh, third Dragonstorm globe deck? Okay. Was not expecting that, but that's sometimes how it goes. Play this. I am not milling. That's not what my deck is. If they cast a 2 mana spell or a 1 mana spell, probably hold the... I won't block the Rejuvenator. If cast a 3 mana spell, maybe? I guess we'll see. Looks like they still are doing the Jeskai aggro thing, which I guess is a thing now. I better hold up the Dispelling Exile at this rate. Yeah, it looks like this is the actual thing. Okay. Okay, we'll play this. I can hold up Dispelling Exhale, so shall I rescue Leopard? I think so. Yeah, we'll cast you. And then I can cast these 2. I cast... No, not really. I don't even want any of these things back. Okay, we'll just hold here. To cast something big out of the Dispelling Exile. That's not something big. I'm going to let that one through. I hate this, though. Ew. Actually, I can't even properly cancel that. Alright. Yikes. I am dead. My deck is sucking it up. And they just kept that on top, which means even worse things for me. Yeah, and then this thing is going to attack. Yeah, they've got there. They've got the, okay, that I can counter, so I will. Submit 0. Resolve. At least you don't kill me in a one-shot. Yikes. But yeah, I'm very dead here. I don't know how to get out of this one. We'll block this. But I'm going to need a miracle to get out of this. Okay, it's not a miracle, but this will give me a turn, I think. Depending on what they draw. We'll see. Well, no matter what, I'm casting Bewildering Blizzard on their attack. Like, okay, nothing I can do about that. Come at me. Oh. Yeah, something else I can cast. No blockers. Okay, Bewildering Blizzard. Alright. Woo! Let's see if I can stabilize a little bit. We'll play the Roar of Endless Song. 5/5 will help slow things down a little, and then I want to grab another land with Wayfinder. I think so. And that'll be a chumper. Oh man, I missed. I can't believe I missed. Oh well, can't win them all. Okay, that's fine. Is that a spell? Just play a land. I'm guessing it's a spell, right? Okay, sure. Okay. Yep. It's not good. This is all kinds of bad, but this is where we are. Kept that on top, which is also really bad. Okay. You're blocking here, and we're trading here. Kept that on top, which is pretty bad for me. But, you know what? I still have that. And I'll play this. I can write a renewal back the Stormbrood, I guess. If I write a renewal back the Stormbrood, I can blow up their Dragonstorm thing. I don't have a way of getting a black mana though. Oh, I guess I can play Devotee. Okay, that's the way to do this. Okay. Right of renewal costs 4. So we'll get back the Disruptive Stormbrood and the Sultai Devotee. And I'm going to put back the Molten Exhale, the Dragon Sniper, a Bewildering Blizzard, and the Rainveil Rejuvenator, I guess, back into my deck. Okay, we're going to Sultai Devotee first. And then we're going to Disruptive Stormbird to shoot this thing. Okay. We've turned things around, kind of. Sure. Looking for something better. Looking for something better. Still looking for something better. Alright, we're getting big. We're going to do a lot of damage this turn. That's for sure. Swing. For the fences. Play this. I am not milling any cards, thank you. We're going to do this. And we have Exhale if we need it. So they're going to need something real strong. This is not it. Good game. Shoot this. Go swinging. Go. They ran out of steam. Like, they really had me on the ropes. I think the Harmonize, or that whatever, draw 3 cards and your opponent is -3, -0, is kind of what turned the game for me there. I got to refill and block their, deadly attack, and that's how you get out of that, I think. That's it for me. I finished my quest, so I'm going to be back for a little bit more later. But let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you enjoyed this stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This is Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.